countdown?
We're doing the Brock Lesnar where we're just getting all ready and pumped and stuff. And Mike didn't give us like the normal 3, 2, 1. All of a sudden it's a red light. So hey everybody, welcome to the Bandai Hangout. Bandai Dave here. Super stoked to talk to you today with my two best friends at Bandai. Justin, how are you today?
I am fabulous, Dave. Love the intro. I have little slots on my socks. I don't know if you can see, but they're cute.
I see I didn't hear the H. I heard slots on my socks. What's like slot machines?
Slots.
Oh, I got a lower height today, so I could have easily put the coin in there.
Yeah, you're sitting.
Yeah, give it a little height. You can take this word.
When I went to Costa Rica, I saw a slot. We were taking a taxi cab to Arenal, and the taxi driver pulled over. Did you guys see that? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he pulled over, and there was a sloth climbing a tree, and literally the road stopped. Everyone got out of their cars, and we all watched this sloth move super slow for 10 minutes. And what was funny, it got to like a wide part of the tree. And it transitioned to the other thing, but it didn't let go with his hand, and then it changed his mind, so it had to go back.
Oh.
And the whole thing was so slow, and it was amazing. And so I think sloths are incredible. If you heard of sloth, you're dead to me. AJ, how are you today?
After that, I'm still doing great.
I like to make pointed, controversial things, and then go to you, AJ.
Well, I'm doing great. And I am Lord, because look at this. Now you can see this.
You can. It looks great.
Yeah.
And I look tall for once. I'm always next to Dang It Dave, and I can't.
I'm going to do a live show. I'm like, oh, you're just normal height. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You look like you're 9 feet tall. It doesn't help that I swear this table is shorter. We're going to have to go through our old Hangouts. I swear this table's shrunk every week.
Oh, man.
Because I'm like a whole person over it.
You're growing.
Grown boy. Yeah.
Hey, there's the answer to your question. Look at that. From the Diamond Chris. Hello from Lakewood's Plastic Model Club.
Hey.
Watching the stream during the club.
That's what we're saying. We're like, isn't he in school? I like the idea that he's like this in like English or calculus or something. He's got in his ear. He's listening.
Sure. Just being all sneaky. We didn't have really very many sneaky things. Like all those little Tiger handheld arcade things. They all had lots of beeping sounds.
Let me tell you. When the Xbox had the TV screen thing, I saw one time in my math class, someone in front of me, I was playing Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance SP. So it's small, compact. This guy pulls his Xbox, and then the screen hides it behind several of the math books, and he is playing. I'm like, is no one seeing this? I'm clearly watching this man play Halo.
Like a trapper keeper sort of barricade type thing.
Look at this comment. How have we not gone by the Bandai Bros before?
Oh, I don't know. Is it good to be a bro? I guess there's a State of Bros. The Mario Bros.
There's a State of Bros and 29 Plus.
I was thinking more bros, not bruh, but
Oh, okay. Bruh.
I like it.
Sure. What does that say?
Can you give us any updates on a display case?
Oh, man. It's on my to-do list. We have a little bit of lull on our trade shows, but I am working on it. We have some display cases. Maybe one, possibly two, that could go the way of the dumpster, and I don't want that to happen. So if I can refurbish them a little bit, send them your way to your mom club.
Pretty. So what are we talking about today, AJ? What's the plan for today?
We're talking about all the cool new stuff coming.
All cool new stuff?
A handful, because we only have such a low amount of time.
I know. I was doing this literally for the last second. I was like, oh my God, I'm running out of time.
Not a lot of things, though, coming out. We condensed it to some of our favorite ones.
Mm-hmm. Real quick, AJ, I'm sorry. I have a cool Bowser shirt. Just want to point that out. Got it for Christmas.
You can't be part of the Bandai Bros.
The squid. Oh, the squid's right there. I have to look for
the
that.
blooper.
Yeah,
I got it for Christmas, and I really wanted to wear it on stream. And then I wore it last Thursday, but we didn't have the stream because everybody got problems and sick and stuff, and so it didn't work out. But I was ready.
This place was occupied.
Yes, we had so many obstacles last week that it wasn't in the cards.
We came down, we're like, maybe we can shoot around with entertainment set up, and there was couches, giant boxes with bows on it. I'm like, yeah, we can't.
Just too many things. So
where are those boxes with bows?
I don't know. They went away.
I think they were empty. Don't get excited.
No. Well.
But continue. I apologize.
I think that's it. We can start off with some of our stuff, right?
Whoa, okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's
put it on the stream.
Slideshow happened.
Oh.
It's a tap, sorry.
It's okay. All right, Justin.
Come on.
You're Spider-Man.
I know. I'm so excited about this.
So, you want to talk about this one?
Oh, you. I don't want to bogart your mic.
Okay.
You go for it. Anyone that watches the stream knows that Into the Spider-Verse is literally my favorite movie.
I know, and I'm excited for the second one.
Yes.
So I'm excited that we're getting figures for the second one.
And they're coming out at the same time as the movie.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that never
timing, too.
happens. Yeah.
Actually, we got that green friendly version now. Pretty dope. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, these 2 figures are coming out, and as like always with Tamashi, a lot of good articulation, some good posing. I mean, just this picture alone, it's really cool. I like this a lot just for the dynamic in the blue and the pink, and the fact that Spider-Man's got like her hood up, and then I don't know if it has changes to the face. Like right, we have it without the mask.
Yeah, there is one
Yeah.
without the mask. Yeah.
It's even better. I think like Miles looks a little bit older in that one too, so I kind of like the aged version for it because then we have Miles and we have older Miles.
And this is still a happy Spider-Man. He's not really defeated by life. yeah. Yes, Spider-Man has really high highs and really low lows, and
sometimes it's not good to be Spider-Man.
right, it's rough.
Often it is, but sometimes
It's a tough gig, man. Not gonna lie.
Spider-Man no more.
But they have those cool display stands. Which I'm really excited
yeah,
about
so they
too.
have a really great display. I like.
They're not pictured here. Of
I do
course.
like the web accessory. You guys know I'm a big sucker for accessories. So this set's got each figure's got their own set of like accessories that I'm really excited for.
And then I see the Anime Heroes Digimon comment, and I feel like that's like a weekly thing.
Yeah, so-
no matter
yeah,
what's
like-
posted, hey, give us more Anime Heroes.
Yeah,
Digimon.
so like it's only like wave 1. I would want my wave 2s, 3s up to there's so many Digimon actually.
Sure.
If you guys don't know, there is a long line of Digimon that line can go on for years and years. So we'll have to talk to Toy and be like, when's the next one?
Yeah,
Can we tease?
100%. And then I also see the comment about cancel my Sentinel Spider. That's also one of my favorite figures ever. The one that Sentinel did
Miles
for
Morales.
Yeah.
Miles. Yeah,
I know. I think
I would
that was
hang on to that one.
I
Where's my
think-
Spider Noir?
Yeah.
I think
Ooh.
what was that? Like we had done like I think it was like right 2 years ago we did like our favorite figures of like the year, and you had like that was your top one.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a little bit of bias there, but it really was a good
It's okay
figure.
to be
It
biased.
came with a ton of accessories too. And that
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2099 would be awesome too.
Yeah, I was just thinking
Ooh,
that.
that would be really cool.
Pick that guy up.
I remember the first
We'll write
issue of
that
that
down.
comic. It was all crazy foily looking and everything. 90s was
Probably
big into that.
3D.
Yeah, it was 3D. But
Yeah, Spider-Man 29 is crazy story. I'm hoping we see a lot of that in the Spider-Verse.
And I only watched that trailer that they did, that little teaser, one time because I didn't want to be like spoiled.
Oh, you didn't want to watch like I always feel like when you watch trailer, I should just watch it one time, and whatever I miss, I'll see it in the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you watch the new trailer from like a couple weeks ago?
No.
Oh, okay. It's not
Okay. I was too scared. I was like, I don't want to, because like there's this whole thing where I've always been spoiled, but it doesn't really bother me all that much. But this is something that I actually genuinely care about. So any of like the little funny moments that, I would laugh when I saw it in the trailer, I would rather laugh in the theater.
Yeah, you'd rather laugh in the theater.
Yeah.
And this one's more, I think, just showing us like the scope, because like you see Spider-Man 99, you see all these millions. Of
98, 97, 96.
96. So it's kind of fun to see all those, but yeah, plot-wise, it's not a lot. It's kind of like the Mandalorian trailer.
Oh yeah, that was.
Not a lot going on in that trailer. Other than
Yeah.
Mandalorian's coming back.
And he's got friends
It's kind of friends.
and
Twins?
friends.
How do you spell that? Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah.
And also one thing is like all the items were showing like you pre-order them wherever each of the brands are sold. So for this or Tosh Nation, the items are sold. Also, Digi-Destin with rookie form. Look, I'm telling you, I would love some Digi-Destin figures. I don't know who's gonna make it, but I better get on it. I need that kind of display.
And how?
Yeah, I'm loving that the Digimon comment
Everyone loves the Digimon.
because it's Bandai property.
Yeah.
Got cards and everything. What's next?
All right. Let's see. Oh man, which was this young? This is Naruto, right? Because we have like all three of this photo. Yeah, like Naruto, we're getting the younger version for him. I know we've had his Shippuden version. So that's the taller one with orange and black, and now we get like a little punk version with a little orange and blue.
Yeah.
And also like Sasuke comes out as well. So it's gonna be really nice to have both of them. I know the iconic yelling of Sasuke and Naruto. Like Sasuke, Naruto.
Oh yeah, that's where
they're always
the
yelling
faces.
at each other. Yeah, there's even like memes going around with it, but it's really great to see these two as figure arts. I know that over the years, people have been like, we want Naruto figures. Like, all right, now we're getting.
I mean, there's a little bit more pounding.
Yeah. And even with even last year, people want One Piece figures, and then we announced it showed the Luffy one SH. So
I think it's cool. The Naruto's kind of like an entry level price. It's only $35. And so for people who want to have their clones and like Mr. Clark.
Yeah, if David Clark was here, he's gonna say he'd want like 12 of them. I'm gonna say 12. We'll have to figure out how much he really wants and say how much he was gonna go for. Because I think right now on his desk, he has.
It's like 3 or 4.
No, he's got about like 8 of them. He's got about 8 of the. I don't know if he's even the newer and the older ones, so he's got a mix of them, but he's got quite a handful.
Right. And by making the main character like that entry level piece, people can determine if they want to get in the line.
Oh, I like is like the face change too. There's some really comical face changes with them. So like you have like those like really weird like anime expressions.
Yeah, I like those ones.
Yeah, those are really good.
Like the circle eyes.
Yeah, so that's kind of like bring Clark to the next live stream. Look.
Yeah. He's on different days.
Yeah, he's on different days. Right now working on a pop-up shop happening at the beginning of February.
We went from Fridays to Thursdays, and he's a Friday cat.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to drive to LA on a Friday.
I wouldn't be
Getting
surprised.
here's it's like the easiest day to get here. Going home.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Going home. Pass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Traffic's been just crazy lately.
I know, it's driving me nuts.
Borrow Clark's fig on the Sailor's display for next stream.
Why don't we just stream from his desk next time?
I will just take a photo of how many Narutos are at his desk and share it on Bandai Collect.
Yeah.
I'm like, count the Narutos. No, it's incredible. I like it because he's a fan to it, so he knows what's up. Like, you can't just own one of them. Like, if you want, like, in the first episode, he does a barrage attack, so there's like 100 of them.
Oh.
I'm like, hey, David, you want to recreate that? It's like 100 figures. You're gonna have to buy 100 of these.
$3,500. He's got it.
That's an easy 35.
Yeah. If he's a real fan.
Yeah, Sasuke, you just need the one. It's fine. Yeah, both are coming out. Is that 64? 35? 35.
35, 64, and 70.
There you go.
And they're coming out this summer.
70,
Yeah, Kakashi comes out first. He comes out very soon. And then it's July for Naruto and August for Sasuke.
Correct.
Nice. All right.
What else you got for us, Mike / Brian, upstairs?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Brian. He's up at my desk right now.
Watching.
I was like, literally at the last minute, I'm like, hey, you know what would be great if you sat here and just did this for the next hour. That'd be awesome. So thank you very much for your support, Brian. Appreciate it.
A sword.
I see we're going to comment from Retro Vintage. How about this? Is there a wave 2 of Anime Heroes Digimon?
I don't have an answer.
I don't have an answer, but I will firmly believe just because I want more Digimon in my life.
You're going to will it into existence.
Yes, I'm going to will it into existence. But next we've got Proplica. We've got 2, so we've got an SH figure and again Proplica sword. This is from the movie, and there's like a really cool thing. I had shared a video yesterday about like you put your hand over and wave it, and it has like sensors on there, so it shakes and makes noises.
Oh
and
my
everything.
gosh.
It's kind of cool. Like compared to like the Demon Slayer swords, this one's a little bit more interactive with you.
Yeah, I noticed that each new version always has an extra effect that they want.
Something cooler.
Yeah.
Like the one Demon Slayer was like huge, so I'm like, it's kind of really chunky and like kind of like that.
Yeah.
Zenitsu had the sheet.
The shink.
Made the sheet
Yeah.
noise.
I was like, David! I'm like, we were in the middle of recording. I'm like, it just made a sound, Dave.
Did we catch it on camera?
Yeah. On the blade.
And like always, Proplica comes with like the stand so you can display it. I'm really interested to check out how like that little hand wave motion, like your like aura effects.
Yeah.
Can't wait to try that out. And then aside from that, we also have Godo, right? So we have him as an SH figure, and I think it's interesting. I'm curious how to pose this character. Usually, whenever I see like long flowing cloth, I'm always like, oh, how am I going to do this?
Yeah.
Like I always think of like I said, I always try to pose everyone in like a Kamen Rider kick, just to be like, I just don't know if you do the kick.
Right.
So this one's going to be very hard for me to do, but it looks good.
Dave and I just say, AJ, pose it, please.
Everyone's
We all pose like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arms to the sides.
He poses, sure. Brian's great at posing too, so.
Yeah, Brian's awesome at posing.
Yeah, so
he does a lot of the posing for our videos.
2 big posers.
Yeah.
Before he was in the marketing team, we'd take it to his desk and be like, we could do this metal build, Brian. Can you make it look cooler than this? And
Yeah, we even like this replica. It is very cool. Like you should check out the video. It's on Bandai Collect and on with YouTube also on our channel. So
BNTCA.
yeah, it's
YouTube.com/BNTCA.
Sub, that's the best part. So sub means you can understand it because I cannot. I can read, but
When does the movie come out?
It did.
it did.
Oh,
Yes.
Earlier.
What do I know?
It's like a prequel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Haven't seen it yet.
What does Muteki?
It's on my to-do
I have a
list.
camera right here, so like, what does Muteki T saying? He's like,
Can you use the sword as a back scratcher?
You can.
I'm sure you can.
You
Like,
can
it's
use it as a
curved.
back scratcher
Yeah,
if you're.
it's curved just enough.
I've used Dave as a back.
I have.
before.
It was, we'll go back to back and we'll be like,
Yeah.
Bare necessities kind of thing.
Yes, exactly.
All right, next up.
What do we got?
Oh
Well,
man, JoJo.
these look. I was just gonna say, without knowing anything of what I'm looking at, it's got to be a JoJo.
It's gotta be a JoJo thing. That's the thing. It's a I don't think is it a JoJo thing. You're more likely than right. Yeah. So Ichiban show has several figures coming out. The R stands from Stone Ocean. So for me, the one on the bottom right it says on ours FF. It's like Foo Fighters, but it's like a bunch of like little molecule ones. So for that, you need like a couple more.
So the one above that speaks to me. When the purple,
Smack?
yeah, with the fun pose.
It's a really weird stamp to me. So like it makes a duplicate, and then when you remove like the stamp, it comes back together and smacks you.
Oh wow!
So you can duplicate yourself. But,
I like it.
yeah, and then
So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is on Netflix now,
yeah,
and the new season was added, but I'm still on the first. But I'm enjoying what I'm watching so far.
this one's a little crazier. They're in Florida for this one.
Oh,
So
weird down.
Yeah.
yeah, like I think
Sedgy.
like the things like how do we make the next one? We'll put it in Florida. Oh, all right, that's bizarre. No.
yeah.
Yeah, so that series is a prison break kind. So it's I think each JoJo series like there's a little different things. If you're really into like the Race Across America kind, seasons like 3 and 4 are really much about that. If you
Like Cannonball Run?
Exactly
if you
like that.
If you like
Get them wet and they change color
gangsters,
too.
well, you have the season before this, so you have like Italian Mafia.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they have like a little bit of everything.
So they go like this.
They do not.
That would be a good
Just
thing.
slam the hood like, I'm walking here.
They're in like Italy and stuff. So my favorite is that they do all like their names. Obviously for us, like they have to be changed a little bit, but like their original names are like really cool, like their artist names. So that's the one I think I told you before was like Limp Bizkit. So they have. I can't say it on here, but the version for America is different.
Soggy cookie? What?
Have you seen that video where the guy's like, "Hey, I just got to New York," and the girl bumps into him, and he's like, "Hey, I'm walking here," and then she runs back and grabs him. She's like, "We don't talk like that around here. Get the hell out of here with that stuff." And he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry." And then as she walks, like, goes, "Forget about it." Oh, it was great. She goes back like murder.
I came back. It was like, I want to murder this guy.
Oh, and shout out to Nick from Weebs and Weights. Thanks for joining the stream. It's awesome.
Nice. Oh man, there's that question by XX Nike. Who can do the best JoJo pose? Let me tell you, JoJo poses are an exercise. There are some where they're like curved back all the way. Like if you got back problems, do not attempt
I
those.
do.
Do not attempt them.
You do.
I got a sciatic nerve acting
You make
up.
the noises when you move.
I know. I'm very
And
vocal about it.
the best ones are like you do this and like that's okay. You still cover on your face, kind of like do like the John Cena thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Anime Expo has the really cool dioramas for you to pose at for photos, for cosplay photos, and they had JoJo's last year.
Yeah, like it's funny is like if you see people in cosplay, like for JoJo's, you can just ask them to do the pose, and they'll do a pose, and you're like, man, you are limber.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah. Speedwagon best character. Oh man, someone showed me like it was like an AI drawing of like if JoJo's was like an 80s live action.
Ooh, that
and,
sounds
this
fun.
guy Speedwagon has like he's got like curly blonde hair and like a top hat. So I'm like, I would watch this. I'd
Like
watch
REO Speedwagon?
this. Yes.
He wants to know.
That's who he's after. That's who he's named after.
Are we built this city?
Yes.
That's
Build this city on rock and roll.
no, that's Starship.
No, you don't know.
REO
You don't know what
Speedwagon's
this
like
is.
I heard it from a friend who
you
heard it
never
from a
know.
friend.
Oh man, Speedwagon has like Iggy. Iggy's the dog of like
Is that what I have on my desk?
the
Is that a little
dog.
Iggy?
I think so.
From the Gashapon?
Yeah. Oh man.
You got an Iggy.
Yeah.
There's like also I saw like Instagram was like a reel. It's like a lot of people collect JoJo's has like all these figures. It's like the only JoJo figure I own. It's like their actual dog Iggy. It's just the same breed. I'm like, that's kind of it's in the feels right there. But yeah, we got all these great statues that are coming out for some of the stands for Stone Ocean. So
Okay, cool.
FF Foo Fighters.
Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Jerry Williams,
There's a
aka
good
Party Man.
question on there with Speedball Haro.
Let's put it up there. I love talking about P Bandai questions, so I never ever get in trouble.
Which I didn't have time to throw slides on. I apologize.
Can you guys tell us, besides tonight's P Bandai drops, will the US P Bandai have a second P Bandai later this month? Later this month? I mean, we're pretty far into the month. Nothing to announce, but
yeah,
that's like I said. Sometimes with hobby, they tell us like 10 minutes before you know.
Well, this morning's at 9, and we were like, "Wow, we already know this already." This is amazing.
So like for the drop that's happened today, I found out about like late into yesterday, and I'm like, "What happened?" Like, please. So I scheduled it for this morning. But yeah, as far as like a second one, whatever we get, we'll completely announce to you guys. We'll share. We want everyone to know that these things are coming out.
That way we don't get scolded. Like
It sounds like Speedball Haro is waiting for something specific. Do you have
Yeah,
something
what do you
specific
want?
in mind you're looking for?
There's gonna be a list
There's
here.
gonna be a
There's gonna be a list. Yeah.
Let's see if we can. Tequila Gundam. He's partnering with Chris. He wants Thunderbolts. You guys are the same person, aren't you?
Yeah.
Origin Full Armor Gundam. Oh man.
My goodness.
Do you have any news on the upcoming MGSD line? Nothing
not
right
yet,
now.
But I've seen some
Soon.
photos from Japan. It's a really interesting line. It is like literally a master grade SD.
Yeah, that sounds
It's just
crazy.
Like, yeah, there's like nothing to hide about its title. It's literally what it is. I'm kind of pretty excited for it. I like the SD line, so seeing it in a bigger version is nice.
Yeah, I like the
Final
SD
figure,
line
yeah.
too.
I think mega
that-
size myself.
Oh, there you go.
It's kind of like a mega size SD. Your little SD's
Right.
like here. You're gonna get like one up to here. It's pretty good.
I wouldn't mind building a mega size because they're easy and they're big. And they
Yes,
look
that.
impressive.
Well, there's a perfect grade.
I got a perfect grade on my desk.
It's gonna stay there.
I'm sure
for a
many
long
of like
time.
the watchers don't mind like building parts for you.
Yeah, if they only knew. It's been on my desk for like 2 months. It'll be there at least 2 more months. I'm sorry. Unless someone wants to build it for me, you know.
Wink. It's like who wants to build it?
Oh.
All right. What?
Many are waiting to see when the MG Musha MK2.
Yeah.
TV
Oh, it's this brownish looking one. I think someone had just asked me about that this morning. I have no idea yet. If I do, again, it's
Right.
one of those.
Nothing to
sharing.
announce, yeah.
As soon as I see things like that, they tell me, boom, I'm telling you guys. I'm like, it's here. It's gonna come by. But other than that, right now, I have nothing.
And the nice folks at P Bandai sit like 4 feet away from us. So it's like, hey!
we could hit him with spitwads if we want.
Luckily, I'm like friends with like Emmett on there too. So
Yeah.
it's been really kind to like tell us like, hey, in advance, like, hey, I heard like something like this is coming. I'm like, oh really? But then I'm like, I don't know what that kid is. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what that is in general. So I'll have to like Google it. There's no images of it. So I'm like, huh.
And make
So
sure
weird.
you're following Premium Bandai USA on Instagram too.
Yes.
@_Premium Bandai, I think.
And it's like at Premium Bandai _USA.
I was so close.
You were close.
Very close. Yeah.
Let's see. You guys never said your thoughts on my collection / backlog. Justin.
I don't remember seeing it.
Oh.
I apologize.
It is again. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's impressive.
There's a lot of ads. If it was shared on social media, there's a lot of ads. It's hard to get through all of them. I apologize.
It's Mark, not MK.
VerKA. Not that I want to start this whole battle again.
It's okay.
What do we got next, Brian, before it turns into a KA situation?
Ooh, the Mega Mans.
Oh, you like the Mega Man?
I can't read.
Well, we
I can't
get shown
read
the
any of
nonsense.
that stuff.
Did you not write this?
No.
It says Mega Man EXE Volume 1 SMP estimated release date August 2023. Thank
There you go.
We've definitely shown the Mega Man one at shows already, like ANYC and in Texas. It is one of those lines I'm really excited for, just because I do like Battle Network. I'm excited they are going to release like a collection of like later down the line, so I get to play them all again, and this time like with Wi-Fi. So
Sure.
I get to battle people.
And they're
again.
bigger.
Yeah.
Shokugan stuff.
Yeah, with
Tends to
Shokugan,
be
usually about
small.
like 2 inches, but this one you got about like 2.5 to 3. So they've got some height to them, and each one comes with like a accessory, like So I think one of them has like a cannon, which is like in the game, like you have to use chips to use to fight.
Like tortilla chips with salsa.
No.
Ooh, I like tortilla chips.
Like Nintendo
cheese
Switch
sticks sometimes.
like cartridges. Use like these cartridges to use, and like it creates it. So in this case, for the cannon, it plops like one cannon down on like that grid.
On the grid, yeah.
So you and your opponent just fight among your own 3x3, but you can only move in that space.
I like that Kirby's kind of continuing its like upward momentum. Like Kirby's been a thing for a couple of years now. Like it seems to be having like a
30
like
celebrated the 30th anniversary.
Yeah, but I mean, like recently it seems to be
30.
everywhere.
Oh
yeah. I'm here for it.
On this one, like that Kirby has Car Kirby. That's the one I want the most.
That is pretty adorable.
Yes, it has him as the car. I want like
because he swallowed a car.
Yeah,
I like
the new game. So.
Yeah, I like the one where it's got like the planet bomb.
Like I'm waiting for like the fridge and the traffic cone.
There you go.
Yeah, all the weird shapes like Kirby is not. That's the one I'm waiting for.
Justin's favorite Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah, Chainsaw Man's everywhere.
Yeah, like every time we go to a show now, like everyone's either dressed up in white and black suits, right? Or they are Chainsaw Man.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
it's like Power or you're Chainsaw Man or you're wearing a suit and you're like, is that guy a businessman? No. He's cosplaying right now.
Right. And pre-pandemic, everybody was Demon Slayer stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of Tanjiro's running around.
Yeah, at first it was like, what's with the green and black?
Yeah, it's a pajama day today? What's going on? Like, why is everybody wearing this dress?
No. Everyone's cosplaying.
Yeah.
What? But now that's the case. Everyone just buys a white and black suit attire and then walk out your cosplay.
Yeah. No, it's cool.
Done and done.
Sweet. How big are the Mega Man SMPs? I believe they are about like.
Aren't they like 4 inches tall?
Yeah, like 3 and 4, because they're about like they have about like 4 inches. Say.
Well, people telling you watch it must be good. Just watch it. Yeah, after this, don't stop this. Finish this. Then go watch Chainsaw Man. And then you can tell us what your thoughts were.
Yeah, there's like I feel like for Chainsaw Man, there's like good moments. I do like the intro a lot. Like that's been kind of like a download a repeat song like on my Spotify list. Something about that song. I think I have the visuals for it. The director really likes movies, so like if you watch the very first like 10 seconds of it, I think you guys can definitely guess which movies they're from.
Yeah,
you definitely would guess it.
I like that game I play on my phone where it just shows a single still from a movie and you got to guess what it is. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I like
kind of like a Wordle, but it's with
the ones I struggle is. Do you know the song with just a little second like?
Oh yeah,
you're gonna have to play like 20 seconds of that song. Dude.
I can name that tune in 3 notes.
It's like it's not screened. It's like flicked. That doesn't.
Yeah,
I like that game.
I like playing it though.
Alex asks, in regards to Ichiban Show and Ichiban Kuji releases, how do we know when they get an overseas release when they are announced? It really varies. Some things are almost like day and day, and then some things are a little more delayed. But if you're following at Bandai Collect, which I'm assuming you are, since you're watching this from Facebook, probably on the Bandai Collect page. That's usually when we announce them when they go on solicitation, which is when they'll start to show up at the retailer. So a lot of Dragon Ball, One Piece, a lot of like the more popular westernized IPs or things that are popular in the West. We get those a lot more frequent. Of course, Chainsaw Man's new hotness. Things like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, things that really landed on the West. And, those typically will come pretty quick. Sometimes the other ones maybe lag a little bit behind. But.
Yeah, because like in Ichiban Kuji, there's like a ton of other things they come. Like they had like a Kingdom Hearts one. I was like, oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, I didn't get
like,
that.
It was like Solo was like on his throne. I'm like, it's kind of cool. That's a figure. I'm like, we're not getting this. We're not getting this. All right. They have like a Yu-Gi-Oh one. Of course, I like Yu-Gi-Oh, so that'd be cool. But again, all depends on. Yeah, if you follow us on Bandai Collect, we'll announce most of the items coming out. So
nice.
Yeah.
What do you got next for us, Brian? Oh,
ooh,
being predicted. Studio Ghibli.
Yes, Ghibli.
Oh man, don't start.
None of this Ghibli stuff.
Yeah, oh man.
I mean, Mike calls it Ghibli.
I know. Just the other day, it's like, were you not in that
on
meeting?
A call with like the heads of Studio Ghibli? It's fine, whatever.
Twice. I never say that.
It's because I put it in your head.
Yeah.
I like to believe like whatever the phonetic is for the Japanese characters, I'm gonna go with that because it's written as that.
Right.
That's country of origin. If this is a spelling bee, country of origin, Japan. Sure. Can you use
a sentence?
Yeah. Use a sentence.
I don't remember what's watching this. Can you use it in a sentence? Can you use it in a dirty sentence? Yeah, no, Ghibli's fun. It's great to see, the plush line. Everyone wants a little soft little Totoro, but you can also get your Gigi here.
Sure. And we have new prices on our Studio Ghibli plush.
I do like our slogans. Like,
Save some money.
New price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to shop.bandai.com to learn more.
And honestly, like when we bring them to shows, I'm just like, I don't really get a chance to touch them, so it's like squeeze. Oh, these are soft. Like Rizzo would enjoy these.
Yeah, Rizzo would destroy all of those in seconds.
Yeah. But they're
My
really soft.
goodness.
They're made of sterner stuff.
Yeah, tough toys. Ooh, I don't think so. My dog will be the test of that.
Kyla, my dog, she's been in the habit now of taking out every toy she has. She's got a little chest with all her little toys and balls and stuff. And now her big thing is she likes to bring every single piece out.
Oh.
And she never used to do it, but now it's like she just wants to make a huge mess.
It's like when you had like all your little Hot Wheels and you just got to take them all out.
Yeah.
Just
You gotta make like all of them lined up, and then one car goes down the little line. You're like, ooh, parking.
Ooh. My dog has a graveyard of toys.
Yeah. And now she plays this fun game because we go outside and we throw the ball and she fetches it. That's just thing where she'll fetch it twice, and then on the second return, she goes in the house and like waits inside the house for me to go get the ball from her to take it back out to play more fetch.
Oh,
and I'm
man.
like, you're doing this wrong. So trying to break her of that bad habit. Dog problems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, what does Pablo ask?
He wants more
Anime
anime
heroes.
heroes, great and cheap figures.
affordable. Is what we say.
Yeah, cheap has a negative connotation.
Yeah.
You know,
Anime heroes, they look great.
the darkness. We haven't figured out a catchphrase, and we're getting close to a trade show pretty soon. So
What movie was I just watching? They literally was like, I think I was watching Jack Ryan, right, like on Amazon. They're like, they had one of those catchphrases like, "Is it noon here in the West?" Like, I didn't order the pancakes. Or something. I'm like, like, as soon as I heard something like, I was like, that's what we were trying to think of. Like, we got to figure one out.
I think it's got to be a 3 thing. So they come to us and they give us the passcode, then we give them the cipher, and then they have to give us back the response.
Why don't you just do like be sure to drink your Ovaltine or whatever.
Why don't they just come up to us and say, "Hey, you got any
Where's your free
got
stuff?
any crap I can have?"
Yeah.
Got any free stuff? I don't know.
That's what I did.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. How well's the Euro doing in Spain?
Oh.
And they'll be like, well,
Let me Google
currently,
I've never visited Spain.
I've never been to Barcelona, but I would love some paella.
Maybe something like that. That's actually really funny. I like that.
Sure. We'll be at Emerald City Comic Con.
We will.
So
All 3 of us.
any of you Seattle folk, stop by, say hi, get some free stuff.
Get your photograph.
Oh.
Ovaltine, that's a classic. You can always tell who's our age, Jess.
Ovaltine.
I know exactly how
It's a crummy commercial.
It's like, I had Ovaltine in how many years? All right, what do we have? Oh,
We got the
man,
nano
Nano
blocks.
Block. Oh, dude, Panda.
Yes, more Jujutsu Kaisen. Love the nano block.
I swear, I think I've only seen the top half of this line. I don't know why I haven't seen the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's so cool.
Gotta
Yeah,
get the panda.
I do. Panda's like my favorite.
Panda.
And, like, I know a lot of people like Nanami, so it's I'm always on time.
Yeah.
It's overtime now. You guys owe me more money.
No, definitely love Jujutsu Kaisen. It's one of my favorite animes.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so cool. I really like how lately Nanoblock's been able to kind of get a pose for them. Like it's got a good feeling lately.
Right. Because like the Pokemon, a lot of them are just like sitting there and they look
Yeah.
cool and adorable. But when it's an actual like person or something, they should have an action pose of some kind.
I'm really impressed with like the hair. Like anime hair is very
anime
iconic.
hair.
Yeah.
Like the hair.
They got
on
the
this
spikes
looks
down pretty
really
good.
Yeah.
They did a really good job on bringing the
Agreed.
spikes.
Who
Small,
knew?
itty-bitty
Triangle
blocks
pieces were the key.
to those nano blocks.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
No, nano block are great.
These released in May. Nice. So
Yes,
close.
right around the corner.
I know. We always say that too, and then like next thing you know, it's like August. And we're like, what the heck?
No.
Well, remember we did a stream in like it was either November or December, and it was like a January list. I'm like, well, that's really far away, and then I'm like, oh, that's not that far.
It's not.
Yeah.
It comes quick.
That's right around the corner.
But no, they look great. It's sort of that 8-bit aesthetic. Really pops.
Yeah.
It was a really bad sound. Who's Mike?
Yeah, whose mic is it? It sounds funny.
What's
What?
up?
Whose mic is bad?
I don't know. Mic check 1, 2, 3.
Sounds funny.
Is it David? It's usually David.
Or is it
Hence the
mine?
damn it, David.
Yeah. Damn it, Dave.
Mine.
Maybe it's Pablo's speakers. Maybe someone's behind you, Pablo, just like hissing at you.
Too hot.
And you think
Yeah.
it's the sounds. There you go. This is AJ's brand. AJ likes Conrad.
Yeah, it seems to be the case. Yeah. So Premium Bandai has right now available Buffa. I know a lot of people always asked us, where are the Kamen Rider P Bandai figures?
Don't they?
Well, now's your chance to
Stocky.
order. Yeah, now's your chance to order with the newer series, Geeks. And so we have Buffa. It's kind of cool. I really like the purple riders a lot because like the purple is like a nice sheen to them
Mm-hmm.
compared to like other colors. So I'm like, well, purple rider, I gotta have me one of those.
And he's got horns.
Yeah,
This is a cool looking figure.
yeah. And so that's why I say, like, I feel like I've always been kind of on the statement of, I feel like the Ultraman and the Kamen Rider figures have like really cool designs because it's like armor, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's got like spikes, he's got the glowing hand, like he's got his orange hand. And then I'm like, oh, I love it.
It's a good color combo.
It's like it belongs in the Cobra.
And then like
Hurrah!
one of our regular releases,
Yeah.
they're like the regular Geeks, so it's like they're just a regular suit. So like it's kind of like it's actually just Squid Game. The series is
okay.
Squid Game
Sure,
and
sure.
Kamen Rider. So they all have a form, and then they all get armor pieces. So like the Desire Driver, you know, we have like 2 halves. So each one like there's prizes. Like, oh, I won this from the challenge. So in this case for Buffa, he won that.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then
Finally, CSM belt straps. Thank you,
Yes,
Team
so
Raider and Bandai.
this is the high
Rocks.
spec belt and raised buckle. So the ones that we cannot fit.
Oh
they
yeah.
have finally made one.
The ones that I haven't been able to fit in
Yeah,
since
so
I was
they
like
made
6.
one
Speak for
for like a
yourself.
CSM style. It does go to a certain waistline, so I think it goes up to like 38.
Keep going.
But it's a good start. You know, it's a great start.
I'm gonna start the trend where we wear like a wrestling belt over your shoulder.
There you go.
There you go.
That's gonna be my trend.
Yeah. So
There
these
could be
are
like a Kamen Rider that has like the bandoliers.
Ooh.
That'd be kind of cool.
there's an armor piece.
See?
For Jumbo, it's
Simpsons did it.
he has a bunch of these guy memories, and it's a bandolier, and it goes everywhere. You can plug them all in.
Oh man, now we're
And I
talking.
think we're releasing that too. So I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure we are.
Is
So.
Bufa the secondary rider or Tycoon? Question mark.
To me, Tycoon
Jessica.
is the secondary. He's the green one. People are asking about that too. We'll report news when we get news for that. But for him, he's more of like, to me, like I feel like he's like a tertiary.
A second level programmer.
All right, what's next, Brian? B-Rabbit.
Ooh, 30-minute mission.
B-Rabbit.
B-Rabbit.
Wow.
That's so funny because when I was letting Rizzo out, she keeps barking at like at 9 o'clock at night. She goes out and barks, and it's like, dude, we talked about this. Like, don't do that. I was like, okay, Rizzo, if you bark, then you're gonna have to come back inside. I was like, you only get one shot. This is last night. I'm like Eminem, like B-Rabbit. That was literally last night. You only get one shot.
I saw this video where it's like, you know, when your dog messes up, that you gotta have grandma talk to the dog. So like this grandma was like, now come here. It was like, your dad was telling me that you were wild at someone's house, running around. Like, we don't do things like that. You were a grown-up dog. I'm like, that's really funny. And like, the dog would just like kind of look away, like, I know, grandma.
In the days she can bark all day, but at 9, my next door neighbor is a little grumpy goose.
Yeah, don't sweat it, Chris. Just get it whenever you're done. Send it my way. I can't wait to see him. But I know you're busy. You're a busy guy.
Man.
I'm just sitting here playing around on the stream.
So if you're a busy person, should you do 30-minute missions? Because it only takes you 30 minutes to build the kit.
I always test myself on that. So with the last 30-minute missions I've ever built, they last me roughly like it's either 28 or like 30, a little bit above 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, we somewhere in between, you know. So it's really true to its thing. It's about 30-minute missions, and I won't say I'm a good builder. I know how to build, but definitely I'm not good
It's
at
over
time.
30 minutes. Is it free?
Ooh.
So I don't know. That's-
Pizza
you know,
dude's got 30 seconds. And then they're also in order, right? Like on the runners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like on the original, like the very first one is like, yeah, like it's always like these are the left side, this is the right, these are the head, this is the chest. It's like, oh, it's all there ready for me.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. So these new ones right here, we got. I can tell you, I don't know how to pronounce that one. Volpanova.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's a
Volpanova.
bike
Oh,
for
yeah. So like this is kind of cool. This is like their, you know, transforms. So this one says it's quad bike and like so it's a 4-wheel vehicle.
4-wheeling over the berm.
Oh.
For all you Encino Man fans out there.
And everyone should be an Encino Man fan,
Yeah, and I like it because like,
regardless of age.
my favorite, it's like 30-minute missions is always like you could just build things. On it. You could put
Ratmobile.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because they're all kind of compatible with each
Yeah.
other, right? That's
It's like
kinda
there's like 5 wheels or something.
What?
I'm
Like a
sure-
training wheel?
Yeah, I'm sure someone's like, I mean,
5 wheels, no, 4 wheels. 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah. And I know there's like we have another one too. It's a quad bike. We have like the tank version.
I didn't have that.
Okay, well there's a tank version.
I ran out of time. I was like, oh, if you want to add this, Brian's like, is there time left? I was like, oh my God, I got to run down to the studio.
Both are $21. There is a tank version. So they're both similar style, but they transform to different things. So this one is the quad bike. The other one is a tank.
No squeezing the juice.
It's wheezing the juice.
Yeah, but he said squeezing, so I
You can
wanted to.
squeeze too, I
I
suppose.
wanted to.
The juice is the
No
one
wheezing
inside.
juice.
Yeah. 1 minute, 2 minutes.
1.5
1
minutes.
minute.
Oh, I love that
Oh
movie.
man!
Hey, Digimon. Hey, people had to wait for Digimon. Everyone's
I know,
gonna
it's
ask
not,
about
it's not
Digimon.
anime heroes, but it's a model kit. So this is figure A standard amplified. I know you had a question earlier. You're like, what are amplified? So
Yeah,
they're
it's a
just-
stylized version.
Yeah, so like a stylized version, a little more edgy. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot more hard cut edges on most of them.
Look at that.
Someone
guy.
say extreme.
Yeah, it comes with a can of Mountain Dew.
Do the do.
Yeah.
So this Shock One's like one of my favorite ones, just because I mean, look at that sword. Like it comes out of flames and he just grabs it. So
Amazing.
this is a amplified version of him that's coming out summer. So there's production dates and then there is the shipping dates and all that jazz. So look within. Like,
And then we got to open it up and play with it before we ship it out.
Yeah,
All that stuff.
I gotta
Little
go
known
to
fact, we play with all the toys we sent out.
We need to move that monitor into the center of the screen because I'm sitting here looking this way. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Bring your laptop in.
But then I'm looking down.
Just do this. Here,
This table's so low. Now I'm looking. There we go. That's perfect. We need a teleprompter.
It's kind
type
of funny
thing.
because then you don't see your face. So.
Now, AJ, you live in the worlds of Digimon and Pokemon. Do you find that most people like both of them, or is there
Ooh, is it
rivalries
Like a
Sharks
Jets and
the Jets?
Shets.
I've definitely met both the rivalry and the middleman. I am definitely much on the middle side because, like earlier, you saw me with like a pack of Crown Zeniths. So,
Right.
Oh yeah, you had like the Sword and Shield
yeah,
stuff.
so
going.
I was opening some packs, but
You're a moonlighter. You're a double agent.
yeah, I like both. I feel like it's tough to say because like most of the people I surround myself with like Digimon, but at the same time, I know there's a big fandom for Pokemon.
Right.
So.
I feel that the Digimon fans are the more rival centric. The Pokemon fans are like, we're the number one IP in the world. We don't need to
Yeah.
compete.
I would say a little more casual. Like the Digimon fans, like remember we've got monsters and we got like weapons.
Digital
I-
monster.
Yeah, because I always think like everyone's like, what if they fight each other? That one's got a gun. Look at the sword. Like Charizard's got nothing on swords.
Yeah, there was I don't remember the website where they used to death battle or whatever, and it was Charizard versus
Oh, like who would win the fight? And
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah,
and it was,
like
it was
on
Charmander
Machinima or
versus
whatever?
whatever the
Agumon.
Agumon, and
he
then
turns
they-
like green one.
and they started to evolve and stuff like that. It's actually pretty fun.
That's cool.
I think Charizard ended up winning.
I guess it's
Blasphemy.
whoever likes them more is going
Right.
to determine.
Well,
who
it was.
wins.
I think the way that franchise worked is like you voted.
You voted.
And
Yeah.
like whoever got the more votes.
There was one with like Kamen Rider and like I think it was Captain America. Kamen Rider won.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're like the kick, destroy him. I'm like, wow.
That's it?
He had no answer. We-
Goes through the shield, goes hits the face.
Yeah, and it was funny because it is based on votes. So I was very surprised that had one. I'm like, I swear Captain America would have won.
All right. Anything else, Brian? Is that it? Oh, nope.
All right.
Another Digimon.
So this one is the standard version. These are
Non-amplified.
these ones are a little bit more true to their anime counterpart.
Sure.
So this one you've got Anjumon, so he's got all the wings, his staff, but he also does not. If you remember the old one, he doesn't sacrifice himself like towards like that mid of that season. So I'm like, okay, cool.
So this one's different. Pardon my Digimon ignorance, but this one's different than the Lady Angel. That's
Yeah, that one's an SH figure.
no, I know, but I mean just character. What is it? A different character?
Yeah, different character.
Okay, because I remember a lady that's like kind of exposed, showing a lot of
Yeah, it's Anjumon.
showing a lot of goods,
There's
and
a-
then
There's a W in there.
Got it.
Woma.
got it.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm like, when I write out
Or
like
you're so married an axe murderer fans.
LMO.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
I was like,
All this says you just want some Dragon Ball figures.
Dragon
I'd
Ball.
love to announce Dragon Ball figures if we had some.
Give it time.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like
There's always Dragon Ball stuff
there's
coming.
plenty coming.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right.
No, we stopped. No more Dragon Ball figures ever.
Can you imagine a world?
I mean, people with pitchforks outside our doors.
Yeah. So it's January 2023. So
Yeah, that's soon.
yeah.
That one was just hey, we need another Digimon thing.
Yeah.
I think it was in our team chat, so I just added it.
I swear though his shipping time might be actually different. I feel like he's in or later. We'll have to double check on that, but we'll go with January.
Akumatico said January, and Big Bad says January.
Okay.
I did some due diligence, AJ.
You fact-checked me.
Prior to the stream, I did my homework. That's one of the reasons why it took longer for me to get down here.
So why?
Digimon has character development. All I'm saying.
Yeah, I didn't put that comment on there. I'm a Pokemon guy.
There's a Donatello staff.
Here, I'll put it up there so people don't call me the Pokemon shill that I totally am.
Yeah, you can see
Wear with a badge of honor.
Naku starts like he has to pick up an OG Angemon for the feels. That was a good episode. I remember that. I think it was, what was it, like 9 or 10 at the time when that happened. I'm like, he just Digivolved.
Right.
So like, if you don't know, spoiler alert, like soon, like they have to face Devimon, which is like the bad guy of like File Island, and so one of the characters has like the little orange one. I think like Jillian has it on her desk, but it evolves into this for the first time, sacrifices himself, and then becomes an egg again. So he has to raise it back up to its form, its rookie form. So
goodness,
it was a good feel. I remember as a kid watching, I'm like, what the heck? I only seen it for like an episode.
Toying with my emotions.
Yeah.
Well, that's the last thing on the slideshow. Is there anything else you guys wanted to add? Anything coming up that maybe didn't make the slideshow, like honorable mentions, or anything fun you're doing right now that you want to chat about? One Piece Odyssey just came out.
It's true.
Go on Twitter. It's all it is people sharing screenshots of Robin, but I'm sure they're also enjoying the game.
I got to start that game.
Yeah.
Just reminded about the premium Bandai releases today, or this evening rather. So be sure to get in on that. I know there's a couple that people are really going to be eager little beavers to get their hands on. So be ready.
I know. Like, I think like this morning, Brian and I were like, this one will probably sell. This one's really cool looking. And then I'm like, oh, that one looks really cool too. So for me, it's more of just what looks cool. I'm gonna let's see if that one's popular.
Any word on CSM Fies?
I know it just got like announced last night.
But is there any word, AJ?
David's pretty busy, so if there is, he'll tell me probably later today if there is something. But again, if he follows the Team Rider US, I will announce all that news with all the good stuff. Also, Amazon has new shirts, and they do go up to 6L now. That was once a thing. Like people would call me like, I cannot buy these. I need them larger sizes. They come in really fast. David ordered one, and he was already wearing it like the next day. I'm like,
that's quick.
Yeah,
Amazon.
Amazon.
Drones dropping off shirts.
I guess now they're trying to work on like 1 day shipping now.
I know, dude. It's amazing. Like I needed something the other day, and it's like if you order in the next like 10 minutes, you can have it tonight by like 6. I'm like,
if you qualify,
I'm like, what else do we need? Buying like dog toys, anything like that qualifies. Like, yeah, I'll take one of those. Yeah, I'll take one. It's so interesting. If I just would have waited 2 days, I would have just paid whatever the $6. But I have 0 sales resistance, and they took me for $25.
Yeah, my wife's big on doing the like combined shipping, and you get like $2 digital credit for something.
Yeah, pass.
So we're like $70, like just because that's what she's been doing. Every time I do it, something happens.
Yeah, like we'll bundle your orders together, and then we can't find one. But for me, if I'm paying 100 whatever for my Prime service, I want it as soon as I can.
As soon as possible. Yeah, I think I tried to order something. It's like I tried ordering it Tuesday. It's like we'll get to you on Thursday. What is this? I have Prime tab. Ticked on.
Right.
It should be here tomorrow.
We just forget about the environment and all these cars on the road and the logistics
I
involved.
should click buy, and then I hear the doorbell ring.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like that. It's kind of scary. I'm like, it's an hour to order. Like one of my roommates had ordered. I'm like, whew. Like I had thought I just ordered this, and it's right at my door.
Yeah, we'd ordered like Walmart groceries one day, and all of a sudden it was there. It was there in like 25 minutes.
That's fast.
It was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So in the Walmart, it's like at least 10 minutes away.
And shout out to for Mitchell for backing me up on Encino Man. Appreciate that.
We gotta do something again. We gotta do more games and giveaways.
I know. I've been slacking. I apologize. I will have a game for us next stream.
I have a game for us for next stream. It's just not finished. Unless We can do yours if you'd like, but
I haven't even made it yet. I was literally gonna go make it.
I have a fun game, but I could also break it into like 10 fun TikToks if you'd rather play your game.
Oh. No, let's do the TikToks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
And I'll come up with a cool game.
All right.
And I don't know, maybe there'll be a prize.
For the winner, for whoever wins
For,
me and AJ?
for the lovely participants.
What about a little something, for the effort?
you get an attaboy. You get an attaboy.
Get a pat on my back.
All I know is there'll be a golden snitch to mess with.
Oh yeah, it'll be rigged.
So they're always rigged against poor Dave. Poor David.
Otherwise, you win all the time. That's not fun.
Or it's fun for me.
Who wants to play your dumb games if you're gonna win all the time?
They're your dumb games.
Oh yeah. What can you do?
I think it is. Well, the problem is that we're just so
we're very
so
much
in
alike.
tune.
I know it's terrible.
And so when you put stuff out there, I'm like, oh yeah, this is easy. I know you're about dude.
Can't wait to lose at these games.
Yeah. Oh, and you're very welcome on the Batmobile. We will get that out to you ASAP. In fact, it is right by my desk. So we will have, we'll drop it off at the warehouse. AJ will be the kind Samaritan that will drop it off at the warehouse and we'll ship it out to you. So congratulations on winning
Take
that.
care of it. I'm like, all right, I can put a seatbelt on it and everything like that.
Yes. Easy peasy.
I feel with the Batmobile, it's more fun if you just like don't put the seatbelts on. You just drive like crazy man. My kids call that bat dadding. There used to be this channel called like Bat Dad, and it's basically just a guy who wore like a $5 like Batman mask from like Target or something like that. And he talked like this, and he was always like talking to his kids in the car, but like one of them refused to like put a seatbelt on one time, so he just gunned it and just slammed the brake and watched his kids.
Oh my gosh!
And so when we do stuff like Christmas lights or something, to where like we're only going. My in-laws live down the street. My kid will like to sit and he calls it bat daddy. And yes, I do slam on the brakes and watch him fly. Yeah, because I good dad.
Mm-hmm. Let's learn. Wear your seatbelts.
Teaching a lesson.
Did you say I good dad? I would say I nice man. That's funny.
But yeah, I think that's it. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend. Do not back into your parking spots. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.